Hi, we're back with James Corey, Mortgage Resource Solutions in Methuen, talking about short sales. So now, if the short sale is successful, what happens after that? What happens with that to the money that was forgiven?
The money that's forgiven is called a deficiency balance, and typically what will happen with that deficiency balance is the bank will forgive it. Once there's a short sale is approved, we'll get a written approval, and that letter will dictate specifically the terms, and we want the language in there to state the bank and its investors waive the right to pursue the deficiency balance.
So is that saying, the bank cannot come after that homeowner for that difference?
Once the terms are outlined like that and that language is there, that's correct. There are times that the bank will not waive the deficiency balance. Most of those times are if the property was an investment property, they may require the homeowner to bring some type of contribution to it. But once a short sale is approved, we work with them to get that language in there to specify they waive the right to go after them.
Cool. What was that Mortgage Debt Relief Act? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the Mortgage Debt Relief Act is a great thing. It was formed on December 20th of 2007. It basically essentially allows owner-occupied homeowners who short sale their property to not have to pay the taxes on the difference. Now, we're not talking about the deficiency balance. We're talking about the actual tax ramifications on the difference.
Because that's kind of a capital gain. If the bank forgives $100,000, that almost now becomes a capital gain of $100,000.
Exactly. They write it off. They give you a 1099-C, basically as a capital gain on it.
And I read somewhere that was coming up at the end of this month. Can you give us an update as to, is that going to be extended?
Sure. It's set to moonlight on December 31st at the end of this month. However, there are 49 of the 50 attorney state generals have signed a letter as recent as a week ago. They sent it off to Congress to push this. If this does get extended another year, it will save homeowners $1.3 billion next year on people who short sell. So I think, at this point, it's expiring. However, it looks like they're pushing to get it through.
Cool. HAFA program. What is that? I've heard that term. Most people in real estate don't even know what the HAFA program is.
HAFA program, it stands for Home Affordable Foreclosure Alternative. And what it is, it's a government program that allows the homeowner to short sale their property and also get up to a $3,000 relocation fee. Not only that, if you get qualified and go through the HAFA program, your debt is 100% forgiven.
Wow. So
it's a twofer. You get the money at closing, and you walk away with everything waived, all the deficiencies.
So is that like a cash for keys? I've heard that term.
It's similar to it, but it's an incentive. I think they want homeowners to continue to stay in their property till the closing, take care of the property, and they get to walk away with it. And they walk away with not having to pay any of that deficiency balance. So it's a great program.
Nice. One more thing. What is the overall final effect on the homeowner's credit? Are the scenarios that homeowner can then end up purchasing another home?
Yep. It's a tough to analyze specifically how many points you're going to lose. That's why there's 3 credit bureaus. I would say a short sale can go anywhere from 30 points to a couple hundred points, and that's going to vary. For people who are behind the entire time until the short sale closes, you're going to be, up to a couple hundred points. If you're not behind and you short sell your property, you're probably looking at minimal points. As far as buying power, if you are behind, it's going to take you 24 months and you'll be able to purchase a property. If you're current, HUD passed a law a program back in December of 2009 that allows people who have been current on their short sale to get an FHA loan. So that is current at this point, but I would always check those timelines on both of those, being behind and not behind, are subject to change at any time by lenders. So I would definitely check with the licensed loan officer.
Cool. So great info here. Moral of the story, work with local people that know what they're doing. James is extremely experienced with short sales. The agents here at my company, we all work them. So anyone, we're all here to help. We'll give you some info on where to reach James to reach out with him. Thank you.